Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mordor. Now, if you've seen the last episodes of this playthrough, the only two there are, you may be pleased to hear that we have a positive income stream. As you can see here, we've earned quite a few ducats. So, what we're going to do for the next few turns, in contrast to the other episodes, is we're just going to stay in Mordor and take every little penny we've earned through taxes and immediately reinvest it into our economy, which, in hindsight, sounds super fucking civilized for orcs, but, it is what it is. So, what we're going to do, first of all, is take a look at our towns. I think we only have a few. Most of our settlements are castles, except for Nurnen, and I think these two encampments, which I'm going to have to rename at some point. I can't have two settlements named Orc Encampment, okay? It's just too generic, and it is too confusing. I'm just losing my mind over here. So we'll look at... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to rename them right now. While I'm here, I might as well do it. Why put off something you can do right now? Okay, so what are we going to name this town? Just give me a moment to brainstorm. I think I'm going to have to call it Mount Doomington. There we go. Mount Doomington. Great. What a great name. I think this is our tourist trap. We're just going to build a bunch of inns along the magma rivers so that people can sleep on their, I suppose, hay beds, just piles of straw. They can lay on those, all comfortable with their loved ones, and they can look over at Mount Doom looming in the distance, spewing smoke out into the sky, and they can just fall in love all over again. Because, truthfully, it's very romantic, Mount Doomington. I'm actually planning my own honeymoon in Mount Doomington. Don't tell my fiance. Okay, we've also got this other encampment, which I think we want to call it something super British, like I don't know, Little Marshwall on the Vale. Oh, never mind, that doesn't fit. I think Little Marshwall then. Great. I think that's pretty British sounding, like a small town in the countryside amongst the hedgerows. Now that I think about it, Little Marshwall, that kind of sounds like a retirement home. And Little Marshwall is kind of out of the way, so I think this must be where all the orcs go to retire. All the old ones, they go to Little Marshwall, and they just spend their days there until they die, an emptied husk of what they once were. Happy, happy times. Okay, we had a mission, I think, to reinforce Durthang with 4 units. I don't think we have 4 units to get there. Not quite sure. Maybe I could toss these other 2 from Barad-dûr there. But truthfully, I don't really care enough. Meh. That'll work. Okay. So, I think, first of all, what we're going to do is we are going to save up for a few turns to get these mining networks in Barad-dûr, because if I right-click at this, look at this, holy shit. Plus 550, I don't know, doubloons per turn. That's a fuck ton. And then, once we build those, we can, look at Mount Doomington or Little Marshwall or Nurnen out here, all the way on its lonesome, out in the middle of nowhere. I think East Osgiliath is a town as well, a city. And they can build grain exchanges, etc. So we'll have to upgrade Osgiliath as well. So, that is our plan, to save up for those mines in Barad-dûr. But we've also got these scouts, or spies, I guess, like Lunmaz here. And we will have him spying down here, because somewhere in here there's a town, a rebel town. And if we follow these roads, we're bound to find it. And once we do find it, we may be able to take it over in the next few turns in the future. I don't know. We're also going to have Gornag here. I think my plan was to have him just follow the rivers, and just kind of swing back around to Gondor. I don't know. Right now, I'm just going to have him follow the river. I don't know. Don't want him to cross that bridge. We're just gonna go like that. Oh shit. We've just kind of wandered right into the Sylvan Elves of Lothlorien. I think they're Sylvan Elves. I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll find out in about, I don't know, 5 seconds when this is over. Okay, when I said 5 seconds, I really meant 5 minutes. This seems more like a 5-minute thing as opposed to a 5-second thing. Wow. I mean, I'm not complaining, really. These are beautiful, beautiful shots from the films, so, Wow, okay, look at that.
Hurry up.
Shit, so, we've got some, elves up here. They don't have very many units, but... Oh, shit, look at this port. How pretty. Okay. Gornag will now just follow this little tributary, like so. I think when he hits the mountains, we'll have him swing southwards towards Gondor. You can even sneak through here, perhaps, maybe, I don't know. It's in the cards for the future. We'll find out. Alright, so we are now the most advanced faction, which, truthfully, makes me a little depressed for the rest of Middle-earth. I mean, we eat fucking rats for breakfast, and if that's the most advanced we can get, it's a depressing thought. Okay, we've got quite a bit more gold. I think one more turn and we can build these mining networks, because holy shit, they're so expensive. But I think in the end they'll be worth it. So we'll just wait one more turn for that. Lunmaz still heading south. Oh shit, he totally strolled right by this the city here. Emin Arnen, which has quite a few hunters in it. I'm not sure what they're doing in town. Shouldn't they be out and about, you know, hunting as hunters do? I don't know. I'm not one to judge. They can do whatever they want. Okay, Lunmaz, what shall I do with you now? I think we can sneak south into Gondor here. Oh, there's a crossing here. Okay, so what he'll do is he'll follow the river, and then he'll head south, or, well, north into the south of Gondor, is what I meant to say. Because this is the most sneaky fucking way into Gondor that I can think of. So, that is what Lunmaz will do. Well, there might be a town down here that we can find as well. Let's just stay on the road a little longer and see what we see. Gornag in the north is just, oh. He's also found a town, Limelight Fort, which is also owned by rebels. There are so many rebels all around the place. Like, look at the map here. Just everywhere is fucking rebels. Which is, you know, good for us. Good for everyone, really. Rebels suck. They're easy to take over. Alright, one more turn and then we get those mines. So we'll, I'm excited, really. Well, it's fucking winter. That's great. Except for Mordor. Mordor is impervious to winter. It's pretty much, the Florida of Middle-earth. So, we've got 2 units of Orc Band in Barad-dûr due to moving 2 units away from Barad-dûr. It's a give-and-take situation. Okay. We now have enough gold to build the mines. Here we go! Blam! Amazing. I think we also have enough gold to build, I think it was a grain exchange in Mount Doomington. There we go. Man, this is going really well. We're making so much progress. We've built an old folks' home in Little Marshwall. We've got a tourist trap in Mount Doomington, and now we've got some massive mines in Barad-dûr. Mordor is just fucking jumping leaps and bounds ahead of the competition.
Can you not tell friend from foe? This way.
All right.
Hurry up.
Oh, Lunmaz has run into this
Was
guy.
that your best shot?
The the prettiest pretty boy in all the land,
This way.
and also
Stay
Tirith
right
Raid.
there.
And what is this? Okay, so we've also found the borders of Harad, of the Haradrim. So we may find some of them at some point. Of course, they're our allies, so we're not too worried about it. Gornag up in the north. Where is he? There he is. He's just gonna. Oh, look at this. We got some elves just strolling around. They may be going for Limelight Fort. I don't know. Elves are fucking mysterious. I don't know what their fucking plan is. Oh, who's this? Leod of Rohan.
Not an emissary, my lord.
He's got quite a lot of command for being 25. Jesus, that guy. Watch out for that guy. Guy's a crazy mofo. Right. I think there might be something to build in East Osgiliath next turn, such as a grain exchange. We'll do that. So we've got a mission to reinforce East Osgiliath, which is, like, not a problem. We've got so many units in the west, so we'll grab one of these generals, Uvatha or Nagzag, I don't know. We'll grab Nagzag and we'll give him these units and send them to East Osgiliath, like that. Okay, how many units did they want? 4. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so Gondor is now the most advanced faction. I feel like it's gonna be... We're gonna be going back and forth, you know, just like that. Gondor is kind of on top, I don't know, all over the place. Holy shit, we are 13 in the overall strength department. Gondor is just spanking us right now.
Get ready for fighting.
Alright, what was there to build? East Osgiliath, that's right. A grain exchange. And Nurnen, is there anything to build? No. Everything is so expensive. Little Marshwall can have a hunting hut. Not really useful at this point. I think we can build hunting huts in most settlements. But we really want to build things that will increase our economy. So we're really just focusing on Mount Doomington and Nurnen and Osgiliath right now. There might be something else in Barad-dûr, but I'm not thinking so. Yeah, it's all barracks and, you know, other shit like that. Okay. Lunmaz. Here he is.
Hurry up.
He's going to be sneaking into the backside of Gondor, and he's going to be quite happy about it. Gornag is, of course, heading towards Gondor.
This way.
We might be able to find another
Hurry up.
settlement of Rohan somewhere in here. Somewheres in these dark areas. Oh, look at this. Apparently Dondeath just found this guy by the side of the road like a stray kitten, and he wants to adopt him. And I can't say no to Dondeath because he's the most terrifying son of a bitch I've ever seen. He's got, like, the scariest fucking face. I mean, it's not even a face. It's really the lack of a face. Can you have something, like, the lack of something be the defining feature of that something you're lacking? I don't really know. Okay, so we've got a successful mission and 500 gold coins as a result. And we are now bumping up the charts, which is pretty good, I guess. But I think there should be something to build in Nurnen. I think what we should build is these roads. Because Nurnen is all the fucking way out here. It's isolated. And we want the roads so people can, you know, travel to and fro Nurnen and Nagroth like no problem. Due to our new roads. I think everyone is building something. Osgiliath is building. Mount Doomington is not building, actually. But there is nothing for them to build. Because we don't have enough money for dirt roads. So, I did see the shrine in Osgiliath, which might be a good idea to build, because, as you can see, the culture of Osgiliath is still pretty much Dunedain. We've got quite a lot of orcs, you know, walking around upright, talking the words of men, And we want them to be followers of Melkor, not followers of the Dunedain. So what we're going to do is we're going to build this shrine so that our orcs actually, you know, follow the right culture and not the culture of the heathen Gondorians.
This way.
Okay, so like I said, we found Woldburg,
Hurry up.
a town of Rohan,
Right there.
and if we follow this road, we might find something like a Gondorian town.
Stay right.
I'm not really sure what we'll find. It's kind of a guessing game at this point.
This way.
Oh, we passed an army of Harad, and it looks like this general is now guarding this fucking crossing where I want to cross. Hopefully they don't kill me immediately when they see me, because I don't know, if you saw one lone orc just kind of sneaking through your lands, you'd probably want to kill him, because you'd assume he was a spy, like Lunmaz here is. And I'd really prefer if that didn't happen to Lunmaz. Me and him are getting to be pretty good buddies. You know, he's telling me all the stories, and he seems to be pretty interesting. So I want Lunmaz to live as long as possible. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we've also got a new mission to take Emin Arnen from the rebels, which is this castle just south of Osgiliath. Which, you know what, I think we can do that. We have quite an army with Dawn Death in Osgiliath still. But the only thing is, some of these units need to be retrained before we do that. So I may pop some of these guys back into Minas Morgul, and when they are retrained, you know, I can send them down south to, what is this fucking place called? Emin Arnen, that's right. Emin Arnen, that's the name. I keep forgetting the names of the places. I'm not quite sure what all I can retrain in Minas Morgul. We'll find out when we get there. I think that's a good amount to retrain. So we now have a grain exchange in Osgiliath, East Osgiliath. We might want to build a shrine here as well. Could be useful. But there may be other things of use as well, such as nothing in Mount Doomington, because I keep forgetting these roads require 1,500 gold coins, and not the measly little sums that I have left over after I, you know, build other things. My bad. So, I don't know, do I want Dawn Death to come south and take this castle, or should I take the newly adopted Laguf? And, yeah, he can do that. Laguf can head south and take these towns, or, you know, singular town. I don't know if we want to take, whatever this is, Tir Ithraid right away. I think we may just take this and stop there for now. And, that would be great. We could probably recruit some units in Minas Morgul as well, like an orc band. And some raiders. That should be a good little boost to Laguf's army here, because as we saw, there wasn't very many units in Emin Arnen. Yeah, 10 points to me for remembering the name. Yeah, there weren't very many units. There was mostly hunters of all things in Emin Arnen. So that should be a good little army to do that. Gornag is still heading south. He's very persistent.
Hurry up. This way.
I'm pretty sure there might be a town somewhere roundabouts here. Because this road, right? The roads. Follow the roads everywhere. All roads lead to Rome.
Hurry up.
Except in this case because Rome doesn't exist. Okay, so there's a town right here owned by the Haradrim, which is a little odd because it seems there is a rebel province right between this province and mainland Harad, but I'm not one to judge. They can own whatever they want.
This way.
I'm all about equal rights. Okay, there's also an enemy settlement called Lin here, owned by Gondor, and it doesn't seem to be garrisoned at all.
Stay right.
There's no... Oh, never mind. There's a few units. I just can't see the flag is all. Never mind then, I was incorrect. Incorrectamundo.
Listen up.
Mount Doomington still needs roads. Nurnen is building roads. And the mines are 3 turns out. Okay. I'm so excited for those mines. I don't really know if they're going to be effective in boosting our economy a bunch, but you never know. We'll find out. Okay, so our relations with the Dark Lord of Mordor are now very good, which I guess that's excellent. I mean, the relations should be like off the fucking charts, but apparently they aren't. Okay, so we're gonna retrain some of these units for Lagruf. Is that his name? Laguf, Laglug. Oh my god, can Laglug? Is he better? No, they're pretty much the same. Okay, so we're gonna retrain this band and these scouts. And then we're going to have our army ready to take Emin Arnen. Okay, our shrine is built in West Osgiliath, so this should start, you know, going brrrr, whereas this should go. That's the sound of shrinking and growing. It's pretty universal. I don't know if you know that. It's like Mario. Okay, so we've got profits of 23 gold coins. Better than nothing, I suppose. That's still really nothing. We still don't have enough money for these fucking roads in Mount Doomington. People are having to, like, fucking walk on these goat paths just to get to the fucking tourist trap of Mount Doomington. It's pretty sad, you know. I mean, how can Mount Doomington grow to be known the world over for its amazing vistas and views if no one can get to it? You know what I'm saying? Like, we really need some roads. It's kind of a dire situation. Write to your council representative, and then that might get boosted up the list, and then we might actually get roads in Mount Doomington. Okay, so we're going to find a town. Oh, I was wrong. Well, there was a fort, so I was only half wrong. I was really thinking there was going to be a town right there, but there isn't. Is this all... No. I was thinking this might all be the province owned by Minas Tirith, but it doesn't appear to be. There might be a town up here, actually. That's a question that Gornag's going to have to answer, because Lunmaz is currently preoccupied scouting out Gondor. Okay, look at this. We found Pelargir. Great. Pelargir, of course, has Pelargir Marines. Little spear throwers, I think. Yeah, they're javelin throwers. Interesting. Gondor is kind of like Rome in the regard that they have different auxiliary troops from all around the empire, like Pelargir, and up here there's you can get axemen and pikemen, and it's very interesting. Mordor, of course, you just recruit fucking mobs of orcs from every which crack and crevice you can find. And you know what? I'm fine with that. How many more turns for these mines? 2 turns. Man, okay. We can deal with that. 2 turns till we get the mines. So, Great Gatsby, we've been sieged in West Osgiliath with this...
It will be an honor defeating you.
It's quite a large army, actually. Denethor is at the helm. And we're missing a few units due to us pulling a few out for good old Laguf here and his army to take Emin Armen. So, I wonder if these troops are going to reinforce the ones in West Osgiliath, because, you know what, we're going to need the help. We've only got, like, 7 units against this massive army here. Bit of a problem. Really should have seen that coming, but, apparently I'm just super dumb. So, oh. That's that. We're going to have to deal with that. Jesus Christ. Personally, I find the score of the films very good. Probably one of the best of any films. Wow, that was great. Ah, okay. So we've now reached Minas Tirith. There's Gondorian armies apparently all over the fucking place. Our 2 scouts are getting way too close. I mean, I want them to be spread out, you know, getting coverage all over the goddamn place so I can pretty much find every town there is. Okay, apparently, I don't know where this fucking town is. Is this the province connected to Minas Tirith, this whole thing? Apparently so. That's just fine. You know what, I might just, end the video here. It's a good place to end with the siege of Osgiliath happening. I mean, it's kind of a... It's karma, really. I took Osgiliath, and they're going to want it back, so... Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this. It was just basically me flicking through turns, gaining gold, you know, building our economy. Speaking of, Mount Doomington, holy shit, has some fucking roads. There we go. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video.